so I don't open another window that will eat my battery, will you have a look on
Okay.
the YouTube chat on the live stream during the meeting in case
All right,
somebody
cool.
writes?
All right. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
because yesterday Sergio was not looking into the chat, so he couldn't see I'm listening. Okay, we started the meeting. So first of all, like sorry, but today we'll rush over the meeting. At least I will rush because unexpectedly I had to drive with my kid to another city for her sewing lessons. And my battery is pretty low. But luckily we don't have too many items on the agenda. So the meeting today is about, it's still marketing, awesome marketing, and the two items on the agenda, we have basically agree how we perform recruitment for marketing job, because we have two candidates, and the other one is about the working group setup. But before we do it, welcome Bami, because it's the first time we have you on Async API call.
Yeah.
Hey, and welcome Maya. And Maya, everybody knows Maya, but Bami, would you like to, because it's your first time, would you like to introduce maybe yourself?
Yes, definitely. So my name is Bami. I am a community manager, community professional, basically, and I am an open source contributor. I also manage an open source community. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thanks.
So
Thanks for joining.
thank you for having.
And for others, sorry, did you, I interrupted you.
No, you didn't.
Okay, cool. So before we jump into the agenda, anyone has any questions? You, Tuli? I didn't say hello, Tuli. Sorry. Hey, Tuli.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm always here, so maybe you skip me by chance. I'm always here anyway. Hi everyone, I'm Tuli. I'm here today.
And how? I hope always.
Yeah, I'm always
So
here.
before we do the agenda items, Tuli, do you have anything to add? Anything important?
No, I think from the last time we had, nothing much from my end.
Okay, perfect. So before we jump into agenda items, actually I'll share my screen and we'll jump into agenda items because I want to show something.
Okay.
Let me know when you see the screen.
You can see it.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we there are two things on the list. Wait, that's, oh yeah, the first one, no. Which one? Yeah. So last time, so let's first look on what we did last time. So we discussed like how we can reach out to more people in the open source community to get some candidates for the role. So we had a task on Tuli, me, and Christoph from Bamba Stage. We had an ideas where we can reach out. For Tuli, it was Chaos Project. For Christoph, he knows some people in the PHP community, and I did reach out to a mailing list for different open source foundations to get some ideas. As a result, it's awesome we have Bami on the call. And also, I know that Open Collective, as a result of my communication, they posted the job offer we have in their Slack. So I consider it done because we did it. Also, Tuli had a task to update the job posting, which that was done, right, Tuli?
No, I forgot.
I don't remember what was
Sorry.
it actually. What was the update about?
The update was actually, there wasn't really much to update, but I think the update was like to say that this job description is not final and we are open to everyone. So after we're done reaching out and newsletter at Open Collective, I didn't think, since we already took candidates, I decided to just leave it as it is.
Okay. Then I consider it
Mhm.
as done. And the last but not least was the clarified description of working group marketing. I did it, and I'll jump into it in a sec. But before that, the first topic. So we basically, basing on all the communication we did, we have 2 candidates for the marketing role. And yeah, we have to like if we have 2 candidates, we have to decide how we decide who should pick up the role. And please share your opinion. My personal opinion is, even though asking API, one of the main principles, we should be super transparent. I think in such case, it's pretty obvious that we have to perform any discussions with the potential candidate in private to secure the candidate. And but yeah, what do you think, folks?
Yeah, it makes sense because yes, we are transparent, but definitely, I mean, there are some discussions that we need to do in private, like to clarify what the role is all about, and also like the expectations from the candidates, well, to see if it's aligned with what we're looking for. So definitely, we'll need to like do like a private sort of kind of interview. Then from there on, we can come back and decide whoever we're going with.
Yeah. And because we have both candidates actually on the call, do you have any specific requirement that you'd like us to take into account for the recruitment? Do you agree that it should be actually private?
Yes, I think it should be. So we just get to express ourselves and talk about our experience, our skills, and how we can the expectation of the role, and how we can solve the pain point of the community, basically, or the marketing group, and what we can bring to the table as well. So I think it's better that we all have the conversation individually. Then the decision can be made by the community afterwards.
Yeah. Maya, anything from your side?
Yeah, I agree with that as well. To have it individually so we can share our opinion and what best we can bring to the table. So yeah, I agree.
Am I the
Can
only
you hear
one
me?
that can yeah, you're pretty quiet, or it's just me?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
also me as well.
Oh, I said I agree as well. Is it that low? Like, is my voice that low? Hello?
Okay. Yeah, I can barely hear you, but luckily we have transcription enabled. So I'm reading transcription, so I know that you agree with us. So it's good. So I say we do it private. Of course, the decision we make public, like why we decided for a particular person, and if it comes to feedback to a person that we did not accept, that should be, of course, private as well. For the given candidate. Now, the other part is who's doing it. I think we learned that also looking at the amount of candidates is that marketing is not the most important topic for the community. So we don't have to, I don't think we have to again ask, hey, who would like to participate? Because if somebody would really like to participate in decision making here, they would join the meeting at least once. So not sure what you think, but I propose that basically next week we make everything possible with our schedule to get private meeting between me, Tuli, and each candidate, of course, separately. And then we will, because we know that there's Christoph and also Georgia from the community that were interested with the topic. They couldn't make it for the call. So basically, after the call, we'll let them know that if they want to join and they would like to join this recruitment discussions, then they are invited, because I have a feeling that they will participate in the working group long term as well. Any different ideas?
No, I think that makes sense. That works.
Okay, perfect. So that leads me to another topic, which is the working group update. So we don't have yet, the working group is not yet approved that we're working as a group, as a working group, and leading the way in the marketing. The pull request is still in draft. We did not put it up for voting of TSC of us in API. So I just last week after our actually 2 weeks ago, and basically after our last marketing meeting, I as promised, I dropped all our ideas about how we should run marketing. I dropped it all in ChatGPT, and then the output of ChatGPT, I made it much more human friendly, and that's what we have in the description of the working group. So please, people that watch recording, people at the call, I'll also reach out to other folks personally. I suggest we set up a deadline, which is end of next week. We should have all the feedback to this description, to this initial setup. We should have it reviewed and opinionated. And whoever reviews, whoever accepts, whoever shares opinion, it's until the end of the next week, and then the week after we make it as an official pull request, and we set it and we put it up for the voting. And also it means that also next week we should put a priority on this interviews. And we have just two candidates, so it shouldn't be really hard for us to make a decision next week. So we can also update this members list. Also have final confirmation from Christoph and Georgia if they want to join on regular basis, and then basically in 2 weeks we can kick off the work, more organized work on marketing.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Finally. So that sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Just lay the work to rest. Then
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So of course, setting up meeting for the recruitment meeting, we'll do it in private. Can you Tuli, can we agree that I'll pick up Christoph or Georgia, and you pick up Christoph and Georgia, and we just align with them if they want to join discussions with candidates? So you
Okay.
can reach out one person, I can reach another, so we get them their decision today or tomorrow, so we can set up this meetings as well with the
candidate.
Maya and Bami.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I
Okay,
will text Georgia to see if
Okay.
she's available next week. Then you can do Christoph.
Okay. Okay. I'll do
And
Christoph.
yeah.
Okay.
Then after that, then I will reach out to Ada, Bami, or Maya. Then we can set up the time in the schedule here.
Okay, perfect. So let's try, even though we don't yet work as a working group, let's quickly try to use the board. So so there's no need to really to provide any meeting notes. So Tuli and Lukasz to onboard Georgia, it's E at the end, you know, you remember, Tuli?
Yes, it's
Georgie, I think it's Georgie. So we need to make sure about this. We recruitments of candidates. That's the another one, and the third one is finalize. So finalize working group description and put it up for voting. So 3 tasks for us for next days.
Next week.
So any questions?
Any questions?
None from me.
Yeah, I have a question. Like, what are the things
Yeah.
we should be expecting from the interview? Is there any expectation?
Any expectations?
Yeah.
You mean like what candidates should prepare
Expect
for
me
the?
to grill you.
Because
Expect me to grill you. That's the expectation. I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm
that's why we do it private. No.
Mhm.
Like as I said, like we will contact separately you and Bami in private in next days to set up the meeting and set up expectation. Like so, basically decide like what we would like you or Bami to prepare for the interview, because both of you represent different experience. Maya, you are part of Async API community. Bami is not. So obviously we will, at least obvious for me, I'll ask different questions to Maya and probably much more different questions, or actually more questions to Bami to understand more the experience and the background that Bami comes from. But we will for sure let you know when we will agree on the timing. Sounds good?
Good.
Yeah, makes sense. I reply with the thumbs up.
Okay, so somebody tries to join the meeting. No, I thought that somebody tries to join the meeting. But then they stopped. Okay, anyway. Tuli, just to make sure, anyone dropping any comments, questions in the, YouTube?
Nothing from my side.
Okay, perfect. I think somebody was joining the meeting and then dropped. So folks, yeah, you probably tried to join the meeting because you're watching recording, or you saw the message in the Slack. So if you have any questions about the topic, especially after watching the recording, DM me and Tuli. And yeah, I think we have a record, 18 minutes, and we're done.
Yeah.
Although I have a feeling I was rushing, and you could feel the pressure that I'm trying to rush with my laptop. So sorry about that. So just closing words from my side. Again, thank you, Bami, Maya, for joining. Tuli, of course, as well. And yeah, let's have this discussions next week, which I'm really looking forward to. And I'm actually even more excited about next 2 weeks and the work we're going to start together. So see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye-bye.